top 25 ranked teams. Two teams looking to win, make a statement, and move up. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Rebels will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Tulane's offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing.
He's in the clear. Across the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And we have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Caught in the backfield. It's Reed. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this is a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for that nice game.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulane. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. But you could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. So here you go, an elite running back, Kirk, who's noticed on tape that the defensive front seven has struggled at times. He expects to have a big day.
Yeah, I think he should expect to have a big day because if he gets to that second level of this defense, he can not only avoid these linebackers, he has the ability to accelerate and get to the end zone. So this defense better do a very good job of squeezing this running back, or it could be a long day.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 37, another first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Has a path to the end zone. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. The sure hands. It's Hayes. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. It's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. With the catch, it's Hayes.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the completion made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. As we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They're going to run it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Green Wave.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Tulane 14, Ole Miss 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Crosses the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him at third down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the back gets the football. Fights off a defender. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Mobley. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. That's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Lee. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Diggs. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
First down here for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Punt over the middle. It's Diggs. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's got the 40. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Rebels. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
For the extra point.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fire to the right side, complete. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught near the sideline, but he'll lose yardage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
The punt team making their way on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On first down, it's play action. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Lacey able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped. Try to add the lead now to the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Looking to throw it again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 33. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Wrap down the middle. It's Reed. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Marathon drive, the 11th play. They face a 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Throwing for his running back. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Number 7. Catch and score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21.
That makes the score for Ole Miss 31, Tulane 21.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Looking for a late deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
They make the pass interference call very late in this tie game. That's a break for the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 000. That's it, game over.